Welcome back everyone and welcome to my lovely channel. Thanks guys for tuning in. I know I did not make so many contests lately, but I am busy. There is a reason. But before I gonna talk about the reason, I very much like to say thank you for all the new subscribers. I received a lot of subscribers latest 3 weeks. I have no idea why. Let me also know in the comment below what I did something different. You see, my wife in the middle of the whole world, which they are all of them trying to save and do a lot of stuff, she actually decided to purchase a brand new kitchen. So I have to prepare the brand new kitchen. I do have a lot of work at home, so she wants me to do some remodeling, new paint, yes, new everything. So probably I have to say that in the next couple days or so it won't be a whole lot content. We have a huge pleasure to watch me this awesome captain. It's me playing Kitakaze. Kitakaze, guys, without saying too much, it's not as slow as the Akizuki and it has great concealment, and it's not quite as sluggy as Harigumo. Sure, you don't have quite as much firepower, but she literally, you may argue that this ship it's in many ways better than Harigumo, not in firepower, but the way you kind of sometimes need to move left and right, and the concealment it's better and stuff like that. Over here I did made a wide spread because someone is definitely in the smoke. I got radar. This map, guys, it's Haven, and it's a domination mode, and most of players are actually tier 9, some tier 8, and some unfortunately tier 7 swans. Now let's put in this way, guys. This ship is broken as all hell, and you're gonna see what I mean, especially when you are top dog. This thing has too much of the firepower, and I do have 19 points captain with IFHE, which basically means that I do have HE pen of more than 38 millimeters or something like that. I know base pen without AFH is 30, so I do believe plus 25. Yeah, it could be something like that, which also means that whatever I hit, just very few places, and of course some battleships I cannot pen, but most of them they take tons of damage, maybe up to close to 2,500–3,000 damage one salvo alone. And this thing, it's a DPM monster. You may argue that it's not speedy and probably not the best turning radius. However, that's the problem with this ship. It's that, let's say a Fletcher or a US destroyer has 5.8 concealment. This thing has 5.9. So difference between a Fletcher's concealment and this one, oh man, it's such a low different. And guys, this concealment of 5.9, it's not a joke. It's really darn good. You may argue there are some destroyer in 5.5, but remember guys, this thing is a destroyer killer. You don't want to gunfight this one, no matter who you are, no matter how good guns you are. I'm talking about another destroyer. I open up versus Iowa, and you can definitely see some, not a whole lot damage. Probably I hit the damn turret. My aim was not the best. Now 786, that's a hit. 786 damage a hit when you do hit and pen. That's what I'm trying to say. Put one fire. Something else I want very much like to say. Now the downside, if you have IFHE, you don't have a range. The only range you have like 12 point what it is, 12.6 or something. That is your maximum guns range. If you have advanced firing and without, let's say IFHE, you have opportunity to have as much as 15 kilometers. It could be bad, it could be in some cases worse, because your spotting range it's increased up to 15 kilometers. That's 2 fire, oh my lord. And I was kind of lucky over there, guys. 2 fire, it's not a joke. Remember guys, I do have IFHE, so probably I put all those flags, and I do not have demo expert, so the percentage is not a whole lot. This I'm just shooting at him. I do some penetration, some did not pen, you know, so depend on where I am. It's kind of important, but I might actually kill him. Yes, I do. Yeah. So guys, I know it sounds ridiculous, weird, but you know, a stupid question. You kind of need to know when to open fire and when to not open fire. Sure, you're a gun, but New Orleans probably you have a chance to melt him with your guns. However, remember, even you're not quite a torpedo boat, but you remember you do have Shimakaze's 12 kilometer torp, so even only you have 6 of them, they hurt like crazy. Even if you only hit 1 or 2 torpedoes, makes huge damn impact, because they are not tickling you, they are killing you. They are, you know, hard hitting Shimakaze's torps, most hard hitting torps in the game actually. So New Orleans, I do believe is going pretty damn good. Let's see if we can zoom in. Oh yeah, he actually dodged that. Incredible, he dodged in the very last second. Well, that's the truth. They are fast, but not fast enough, and they do are spotting from moon. The spotting of all Japanese torpedo are Mach versus, let's say, US or any other pan-European destroyers and so on. So keep that in mind, guys. 12 kilometers, it's fantastic. You do have pretty decent range. However, your reload is more than 2 minutes, 2 minutes and something, so you're definitely not a torpedo spammer. You do have this consumable that you can torpedo reload, you know. Oh, I might actually clip, oh man, and cause his engine. So I torpedo him in his butt. I know butt sex is the best one, right? No, I'm just joking, guys. The truth is that very unfortunate he took one of my which is good for me. But what it's really a little bit disappointed over here. Oh, Bayard, low HP. Oh, I might want to just touch him anywhere, but of course, yeah, guys, it's, you may argue that in this case the enemy have huge advantage. They have 2 ships advantage, but now the reason number 1 we won this is not because of me, because of this Massachusetts captain. He was playing extremely aggressive. He was playing like a real gentleman, like a real battleship. Sure, mains and all the battleships and cruisers are aiming at him. New Orleans is still alive actually, but he does not open fire. I do believe he's extremely low HP, and we have some backup supports from our short play, even more absolutely broken good he played. Shorts player was not a noob, he was a real darn good, but main help from this stage, it's he was the one the battleship was trying to cap. And guys, right now at this stage, this second, we are equal. I'm talking about ships wise, we are not equal, we're still 2 ships behind. But now, guys, this is the power about this ship. Bismarck, he has 26,000, or he had 26,000 HP pool left. My aim is all over the place. I don't hit the damn thing, even at 9.4 kilometers. Yeah, I have to adjust my aiming, but it should be better job. Bummer. sometimes it's not good to do one salvo, also I mean double click. Sometimes it's just to do like this. I used to, you know, one by one, so it probably sometimes is better. So what is kind of a remarkable so far, guys, it's pretty late in game. There's only 8 minutes and 29 seconds left. We capped 2, huge thanks to our Massachusetts and Short. They give me some cover, and my plan is simple: to secure this win we need to cap B. The enemy also have Mogador and Akatsuki. I'm not afraid about Akatsuki. I will eat him for lunch, breakfast and dinner. However, the Mogador is different story. If he has as much HP pool as I have, it could go either way. And there is Shores. The Shores, it's trying to, I don't know, cap B or something. Now at 6.7, I'm still not spotted. My concealment, it's pretty darn good, 5.9. And he disappeared for a second. But remember, guys, even if you don't have only 6 torpedoes, you know, the torpedo wall is of course not like Fletcher, which is, that's the biggest difference between Fletcher and Kitakaze. You can create a way bigger wall, so it's almost impossible for the enemy ships to dodge. With this ship, you're definitely more focused on guns and very little just bonus if you get any hit. But on the other hand, if they hit, especially versus a light armor cruiser, they hurt real darn bad. And you will be surprised, but he was an island between him and, you know, he was sailing straight to my torps and instantly die. Guys, even if that dude had 10,000 more HP pool, 2 torps literally kill you, because they do those light cruiser, they don't have any torpedo protection whatsoever. They close to do full damage. Over here's the Alaska. He was playing this side all game. Now the enemy destroyer like Mogador and Katsuki kind of screw this one up. They are nowhere near me. Leonis over here could be nasty. Could, you know, he has a crazy good HE pen, so I have to be careful. I popped the smoke right now. Damn, salvo's close but not close enough. Remember, guys, that biggest downside with the British battleships, they are not a good armor. But versus my IFHE build, you know, the truth is no armor will help you. You kind of need to have a Soviet battleship or something to, you know, not receive a whole lot of damage. You can definitely see here different kind of shells and so on. Sometimes 300, sometimes 1000. But guys, it stacks up. If you aim to one ship, and I'm a little bit afraid the destroyer could send some lovely torpedoes, and you know, I'm kind of a slug, so of course that's the downside. Over here I kind of screwed this one up. I should definitely aim for the destroyer. Let's see if I can hit him. Oh, I did hit 5 pen. I did hit him with 5 of my shells. Yeah. What is kind of weird, guys, we are approaching 100,000 damage. And what's so special about this game, and this is also the reason I want to show you, this map is kind of weird and stupid. It does not belong in a tier 9 matchmaking. It's too small of a map, and because of this size map we have 104,000 damage and I receive 0, and I really mean 0 damage in return. Well, it's only 4 minutes and 29 seconds left, and guys, we have close to 110,000 damage, and it's still ticking because someone, you know, okay, over here, let's see if I can do some damage to this dude. The French destroyers one, this is the weak part about that. They receive tons of damage. I do believe he received some spam from our Izumo, which did crazy good job to go pushing in, and in just couple more seconds the game will end, guys, thanks to this Massachusetts and Izumo, who's, you know, show you how a battleship should played. You know, they lead in the charge, probably also only have 3 kills, guys, but the truth is the Mogador never show up to face me. If he would do that, he would lose every single time. I am full HP for crying out loud, and even though he is a speed demon, my 1000 meters per second can definitely chew him up for lunch, breakfast and dinner, because I have way much more HP pool than him. And guys, nothing gonna happen right now, it's ended, but with ended pretty nice good, and receives in the entire game 0 damage. Welcome to tier 9 versus tier 8 and tier 7 matchmaking. Guys, let me know in a comment below, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.